Hey guys, what's up? It's Amena.
It's Elias.
So today we are coming at you guys with another mukbang. This time we have Ethiopian food, but specifically we have a veggie combo. So everything that you see here is vegetarian.
Yep.
So one by one, let's go through. So this is called gomen. This is basically collard greens. Collard greens. This one is
lentils.
Green lentils. What's the name in Amharic?
Different misr, yeah.
Like a misr, okay. This one is...
I don't know what it's called in English. It is like atar, but I don't really know.
Atar, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's chickpeas. And then right here we have shiro. Yes, and then here is...
the lentils.
This is the red lentils. Green lentils, red lentils.
Yeah.
Right. So we're going to go ahead and dive in. We have our injera here. We have some jalapenos here. Yeah. And for this video, I'm actually going to be telling you guys a story that I found out very recently, which shook me. I was so surprised. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys basically the story of how a European man
tried to steal
teff.
Yeah.
AKA injera. Okay. He didn't try. He was actually successful for
he tried,
many years.
But for many years.
Yes.
Like about 10 years or something.
Yeah. Go ahead. You take the first bite.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
Let's
the
dig
first
in.
bite. This.
You guys.
Which one do you want to try first?
Come eat. You know, my favorite is...
the green?
Yes, I love... Yeah. What is it called? Oh my God, I forgot.
Collard green?
No, in Amharic.
Gomen?
Gomen. Oh, I love gomen, especially gomen with meat. It's so delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm sorry.
So sad.
The mustard is so good.
Didn't you read the comments? They said you need to give me good shots.
Yeah, I have to, yeah. Which one do you want?
Gomen.
The gomen by itself or?
I don't know. Mix it.
I'm gonna mix it with this. This is a little bit spicy.
Okay, not good with spicy.
There you go. In America, they are disgusting when someone is feeding you.
Yeah.
It is not like only the Ethiopian culture. Actually, gursha is, of course, the Ethiopian culture, but...
The word gursha.
Yeah,
the concept.
The word gursha, or the concept. But we've seen a lot in Arab countries how they are feeding you, you know?
Yeah, Lebanon.
Yeah. In Lebanon.
Everybody.
In Lebanon, a lot. Everybody is feeding you. Like, I was like, damn, why everybody is like focusing, you know?
Here in the US, it's like considered dirty to touch somebody else's food.
Yeah.
If I go like this and say here, like some people, not all, but some
like
people would be
disgusting,
like, like you should actually hand them and say, take it for yourself, like that.
That is like a cultural things, you know? We have like different cultures, so... Yeah, I got it, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't blame
I was born and raised here, but I'm so opposite. Like, I don't care about that. I eat after people. I'm not funny. I do like that.
Do you know what? Because you are first generation American, you know?
Yeah.
Your parent is like directly from Sudan, so they have their own culture still.
Yeah.
You're growing up with that culture.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna be like surprised.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not that weird.
Yeah.
This gourmet. Hey, we didn't say where is this from? Which restaurant is this from?
This is from...
I don't know the name of it.
Oh my God, I forget.
There's a lot in Dallas.
Yeah, we have a lot of Ethiopian restaurants in Dallas. Yeah, I've said a lot of times on our video actually. Do you wanna try the
jalapeno? Heck no.
Really? I'm gonna try.
Shiro's a little bit spicy.
Yeah.
That gomen is so good. I like it. Let me try this. What is this? Spicy.
Smell it. Yeah, you know we love spicy.
Yeah, that's just there's nothing in it.
There's nothing.
Oh, that you just eating a raw jalapeno?
Yeah.
This one.
Oh my God.
I like all of them.
My mouth is on fire, babe.
I'm about to eat all the gomen, babe. You better get some. Sorry.
I'm not gonna.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, tell them the story. The guy, I think he's from Australia.
He's from the Netherlands.
Oh, Netherlands, right?
Yeah, Dutchman.
Why? I always mix it up, those two countries.
Australia
and he's from Netherlands, right?
Netherlands, yeah, Europe. Yeah.
And he's a crazy guy, you know.
Boy, when you guys hear this story, it's gonna make you a little bit mad.
Yeah, it is, of course. I wasn't even like mad, you know.
Yeah.
How we are not, you know, like using our product properly, you know. We have like a lot of resources, especially in Africa.
Yeah.
But we don't use it.
So this story basically starts off with teff. I have to explain to you guys what teff is, otherwise the whole thing is not going to make any sense, all right? So teff is an ancient grain that is originally only grown in Ethiopia and Eritrea. Those are the only two places, right? Mm-hmm. Nowhere else had teff. And it was so famous for being so small that even in Amharic, the word for it is teffa, which means lost, right? Because am I right?
Made up. Damn, see?
Is it? Okay.
It's okay, that's fine.
Is that?
That isn't it.
Oh.
I mean, taffa is, I know, taffa is like, you know, it's just like disappeared.
Disappeared.
Yeah,
okay.
But, yeah.
Look, I'm reading. I got that from the article.
Maybe I don't know. I have no idea.
I'm telling you. I'm just reading it. Maybe I'm not saying it right, but yeah, they said that's how they named it because it was so small that they couldn't. It would. I don't know. They couldn't see, or it would get lost or whatever.
Yeah, it is the world's finest seed ever. You wouldn't find anywhere
in the world.
Yeah.
Besides Ethiopia and Eritrea.
Eritrea, yep.
And so this seed or grain is used to make injera, which is like what we have here. So basically, teff has been found since like some people say 4,000 BC, some people say 10,000 BC. BC, okay, not 80. That's how old it is. And the reason why it's becoming like so popular nowadays is because it's kind of like a health food. It has fiber, protein, minerals. A lot of people that are anemic are told to eat injera, aka teff. So it's basically like grown in popularity due to it being healthy. Okay?
Yeah.
Great. Everything is great. Now that we know what teff is. Teff makes this. Okay. Now let's actually start with the story. So, as I take a bite. I'm not eating. So, we're going to take this back to 2003. There was a Dutch man by the name of Jans Roostjen. I know I'm not pronouncing that correct. So I'm just going to call him Dutch man for this whole video, okay?
This Dutch man?
Yeah. There was this Dutch man who basically had the idea to open like some health food companies, some health companies. He was an agronomist, by the way. His specialty was studying soil. So he was a soil expert. So he contacted people in Ethiopia and he made an agreement with, okay? Yeah. He made an agreement with people in Ethiopia that if they would send over 12 different varieties of teff for him to explore and like use and kind of experiment and see, all of the profits that he makes from his business would be split with Ethiopia, with the country Ethiopia.
Basically, they were like a partnership.
Like a partnership, yeah. He was able to get a partnership with Ethiopia, basically. That sounds fine too. Like so far, no problems. Everything is good. Until sneaky little Dutch man. He applies for 2 patents over teff, okay? Patent means like you have the legal right to distribute something or you can stop other people from distributing that.
Yeah.
So he goes and he tries to apply to get the patent for teff and anything made out of teff in a whole bunch of different countries because you have to get a patent in each country. He tried. The US and Japan immediately rejected him.
Oh, they rejected him?
Immediately.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He tried the US and Japan. He gave up on Japan pretty quickly. The US, he tried because even though you're rejected, you could still keep trying over and over. He tried
Why did they reject him?
They rejected him because they basically said that you cannot patent something that's not original.
Oh.
It has to be your own original creation or invention, right? So they said the U.S. immediately, no. He kept trying, though. He kept trying and trying because he realized that if he was going to make it successful, he needs to get into the U.S. market because the U.S. market is the biggest market,
it's gonna make
right?
him big, yeah.
Right, and that's going to really skyrocket. Eventually, he actually got approved in like 5 or 6 countries, one of them being the Netherlands. I know Australia, Italy. I think they're all European,
so
except
all
for
of
Australia.
The European countries gave him
They gave him a patent, which means that nobody else would be able to make anything out of teff. Nobody else would be able to sell that because he has the right over that. Okay, so he did all of this without telling Ethiopia.
Yeah, basically
without telling the Ethiopian people.
He tricked them.
Yeah, and then you know what happened? His company goes out of business. He files for bankruptcy, shuts down his business that he has with Ethiopia. Basically squeezes them out of the market. He doesn't need Ethiopia anymore.
Yeah.
He has his supplies. He has all of the varieties of teff. He's a soil expert, so he learned how to like use it and
but
all
I don't
of
understand.
that.
I have a question. If he's not working anymore with Ethiopian, how he gonna get the teff? Did he have his own farmer in Dutch?
He's a soil expert, so he was able to figure out how to grow teff. And in this, it was probably about 4 or 5 years that he had this agreement where Ethiopia would send over teff and he would experiment and make bread products and all that. Throughout this whole thing, they said that Ethiopia only received 4,000 euros.
What the hell? How did he
out of that many years, Ethiopia only ever got 4,000 euros.
But I don't believe that.
Out of that business transaction.
4,000, oh, that's crazy. For real.
That's very crazy, right? Yeah. So anyways, now that he has like Ethiopia out of the way, it's good for him. It's convenient for him because he doesn't have to worry about, like, he doesn't need them for the product. He doesn't need to follow their rules. Like, that was perfect for him. And now that he has the patent over the European market, Ethiopia can no longer export to Europe. He shut them out of the picture. Yeah, which is so wrong on so many levels, okay? But this is what he did at the time. He continued to market his teff products, teff-related products in the European market with different companies. At the time that happened, when Ethiopia did find out, the Ethiopian people were very upset, and they actually said that this Dutchman took advantage of the goodwill of the Ethiopian people, went into it trusting this man with their product. Let us be clear, teff is an Ethiopian and Eritrean product. They were not expecting to basically be stabbed in the back like that. They had good intentions, and that's how the Ethiopian people felt.
Yeah, that's
like,
how we are.
You basically stabbed us in the back, bro. That's not cool. Okay.
They trusted him, you know?
So in 2018, the Ethiopian Attorney General goes to try to sue Rustin, or the Dutchman.
Yeah.
Because he's like, okay, you know what? This is not fair. We're the original people who discovered teff.
Yeah.
How in the world does this Dutch man have the right to sell?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And we don't. We can't even sell
cannot
our own
even...
product.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We cannot even like sell, you know, like our own product.
Yeah. So in 2018, the Ethiopian Attorney General actually went to Paris to try to sue him and to try to say that those patents from the first place should have never been granted. How do you grant patents to somebody when their concept is not original at all?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go into that a little bit about how that actually happened, right? But anyways, needless to say, nothing would happen as a result of that, unfortunately. Yeah. However, what happens with people who are bad, you know, they get greedy, which is exactly what happened to our Dutchman. He started to get greedy. So there was another company in Europe that was making teff products, like some baked products. And did I spill something on myself? Yeah. And the Dutchman found out about that, so he was like, oh, no, I'm the only one who can do that. So he takes that company to court to try to stop them from selling. Yeah. Well, he was in for a big surprise because that company basically exposed him, and they were like, first of all, his whole methods are not original.
Damn.
And it opened up this case. After they did their research, they found out that, yeah, you know what? It's not original. Nothing that he did was actually original or invention as he claimed. And so the patent was basically canceled in the Netherlands. That's what happened back in February. Actually, that happened like in October. But they give you a little bit of time if he wanted to try to get it back, but he never did. So
because he knew.
Because he knew. So in the Netherlands right now, the patent is no longer valid. However, it's still valid in some of the other countries, in like 5 or 6 other countries.
Really?
Yeah.
They have to stop that.
It's still valid. So but here's the thing. So a lot of people were saying that basically it's not worth it to go to each company and try to sue because it's about to expire in 2024.
So
it's only 4 years.
They have any right to renew?
Well, yeah, when they, I think when it expires, they try to renew it. It's basically like the whole process again of trying to prove that this is an event.
Okay.
Like they're for sure gonna get denied.
Okay.
Yeah, especially because of what happened with Netherlands and stuff.
Gotcha.
Netherlands? Dutch? Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So people were saying that, you know, it's better just to wait until it expires because it's really expensive, first of all, to take people to court. Mm-hmm. And it wouldn't be worth it because it takes a long time too. So if you invest all of this money right now, by 2024, it might not even be finished, that case. So they're just like, we're just going to wait it out, basically, is the general consensus that I see the Ethiopian leaders or whatever. The question is, how did Europe have power to grant somebody patents over something that is not even theirs? Yeah. But there was two main things that he tried to say was original about his baked goods, okay?
I mean, what did he do? He was making injera or like?
Baked goods, yeah. Breads, baked goods.
Oh, really?
Yeah. AKA injera. What is injera? Bread.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he says, my baked goods are different from Ethiopia because mine is made out of 100% teff. And it's gluten-free. And in Ethiopia, they mix their bread with wheat.
Here in the U.S. or?
This is what he said.
In the U.S.?
No, in Ethiopia. He said
we mix it? Really?
This is what he said. He said,
what?
He said in Ethiopia, they mix it with wheat and it makes it not gluten-free anymore. However, I discovered a way to have it 100% tough with no wheat and it's gluten-free and it tastes good. That was his first claim, okay?
Yeah.
We're just gonna, you know, let's go through this one by one. The second claim that he said was, I figured out how to get a better quality of bread. After you mix it, if you wait like 2 or so weeks, then actually when you prepare it, you get a better quality. Okay. So those were like his two main claims. So then when they actually did the research, they talked to Ethiopian people and they were like, so number one, is it true that Ethiopians, you guys mix your injera with wheat and other stuff? Not at all. No.
Heck no.
It's actually the opposite. So in Ethiopia, they have injera made out of teff. So basically, that one was false because it was easy to prove that Ethiopian had been using only teff injera for a long time, even.
Of course, yeah.
The second one, with him talking about he was able to get a better quality because of waiting, they found that when you spoke to any Ethiopian farmer, it was common knowledge. Not even something like scientific. Yeah. They said it was common knowledge. They said after they prepare their batches, they wait 2 to 3 weeks.
Of course, yeah.
So everything that he tried to say was original was not. It was just copying. Yeah. So whenever somebody applies for a patent, the only way they can check is through their system. Mm-hmm. Well, there was no records for teff because it's so old. Yeah. So they had to learn, okay, that's how it happened. Because there were no official records, he was able to kind of twist, even though I'm sure he knew what he was doing. He knew that there was no records and that he was going to be able to twist the system in his favor, which is exactly what he did. In the end, Netherlands, good job for releasing that patent. The other countries, I guess it'll expire anyways. Yeah. So that's the story of how this European man, he held the patent for many years. Yeah. Which is so crazy and for me, so evil.
Yeah, of course.
Because you know that people, if Ethiopian people were able to ship their teff to other parts of the world, that it would actually help a lot of people in Ethiopia. Mm-hmm. Like, how greedy are you? I can't.
Yeah. And also, I think we weren't smart, maybe. You know? Yeah.
You trusted too much.
Yeah, trusted too much. Yeah.
That's the moral of this story. You need to protect your intellectual property. From the very beginning, they should have had legal paperwork.
Yeah, of course.
That prevented him from doing anything like that.
Yeah.
Then it would have been okay. You know.
Yeah.
They could have done business and all that. I love gomen so much. I swear, I can eat like a whole bowl. It's so good.
Do you want to try?
No.
Do you love your subscribers?
I do.
So, for the sake of your subscribers, please, can you?
I think my subscribers are gonna say no.
No.
Hey.
You need to chew together, okay? Go ahead. It's okay, go ahead. Don't scared. Actually, you have to...
Boom! It's spicy! Ow! That's not nice! Oh my god!
It's not spicy.
Yes, it is.
I'm serious, it's not spicy.
Those seeds are like fire.
It is not. I ate all of them. They're waiting for you. Come here.
Oh my god!
Okay guys, that's it for this video. If you like it, give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and leave the comment down below. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.
Peace.